Discussing this election with some people the other day, and within 3 minutes of me talking, 3/4 of the people walked out of the room. I mean, that's how insufferable I am. Is that the right word? Women's suffrage, whatever the fuck it is. What do I think about it? I was hoping to get your thoughts on the Dakota Access Pipeline. I don't know, dude. There's just too many fucking people because everyone, I love a Tesla, I love a Prius and all that shit, but if you get all these cars, then all of a sudden everybody has to plug in their car. Then that's more energy. I know when you make electricity that, you need machines and the machines need the oil. So we consume is what we do. And there's too many of us. That's the fucking problem. All these technological advancements that we make are tremendous. It's just the amount of people that have to live off of them. That's where it's like getting fat. You know what I mean? All fat is you're taking in more calories than you're burning. And that's kind of like what we're doing, except we're taking more than we're giving back, and eventually it's got to run out. So I think there's going to be a drastic decision at some point. It's going to have to be made about the population. It's just inevitable. There's, when there's fucking 6 million people left. Why did I pick that number? I shouldn't have said that number. Let me take a more empathetic number, because that's what I was thinking of. I was literally thinking Hitler. I mean, someone's going to end up doing that. If we could somehow all sit down and talk this out, but what you would literally have to do. You'd literally have to try to get everybody in the world on the same page and to see it the same way. If you're at fucking, you order a UFC event, you get 10 people in the room. I mean, how many can people agree on the one place to order from? If you put it up to a vote, you're going to get the whole world to get on page. Somebody's just going to have to do the old right there, Fred. I don't know, dude. They should do it first voluntarily. Like they should be, all right, this is the deal. We're going to have to we got to get this number down below 1 billion, and there's 7.5 billion of us. So we're going to get to this number no matter what. It's like when a fucking flight is oversold and they try to get some volunteers. I wonder if the tree huggers, I'm a lazy tree hugger. I love nature, but, I'm not going to go make a sign or chain myself to a sapling, So, I talk a good game, but I don't do any of the shit, right? So what I'm wondering is if they're going, look, we're going to get the population down below to 1 billion, one way or the other. We're asking for some volunteers. If you're willing to walk into the wood chipper or whatever the fuck you have to do, we'll give a voucher to the surviving members of your family or whatever. I mean, but even then, they have to. If you're gonna cut it by that much, because I literally think that's what we're gonna run into, and then there's gonna be this big I think at that Bilderberg shit. Like this is what they have to talk about. Going, okay, we have to keep the best of the best of each race, each gender. You hope that they're going to do that, right? And yeah, and then everybody else has to go, and then they got to be, well, wait, we don't want to mow our own lawns, right? We got to keep some meatheads around to pick shit up. We don't want to have to if we kill too many people, then all of a sudden we have to build our own log cabins. We don't want that. So it's going to be really they're almost going to have their own fucking city that we don't know about, right? And everybody goes almost like Superman's hideout, and everybody goes up there, right? And it's enough people to keep humanity going. But at this point, you'd need enough people to. You ever see that fucking thing? Like, what would happen if all the people went away? And after I don't know how many days, the nuclear reactors, they all had the meltdowns, because whatever was going on wasn't keeping those fucking things that Homer Simpson always takes home with them. They don't keep it cool. Jesus, I'm way in over my head now, huh? I don't know how many fucking people you'd have to keep alive, but I just don't see it. So as far as the Dakota Access Pipeline, that's just one of those things where I watch it and I feel bad for the people that live there, and I don't know enough about the other end of it. I know they're trying to make money, but they also are trying to keep 300 million people living at a certain standard of living, right? Aren't they? Here in this country? I have no fucking idea. All right, Jesus Christ. That literally gave me a headache. All right, stop paying bills.